Hey y'all, it's Kristen and I have another junk journal share. This one was made using one of the manila envelopes, and I used Paula Lemon's tutorial to make it, look the leathery, have that leathery look. I used sari silk for the closure. It's just looped under the binding right here, so you can take it off if you want to. And the image on the front is a wonderful, beautiful image from Nicole B. She has a YouTube channel here that I will link below. And she also has an Etsy store called Accessory. I think it's called Accessory. It's spelled a little funny, but I will link that also below. She has, not only does she make awesome journals, but she has some fantastic digital stuff. And this on the front, I've got like the back page right here is Mod Podge down, and then this photograph of this woman, and I love it. It's amazing. Nicole, you did a great job. And they print out really well. I mean, I was really impressed. I printed these. I printed them out on parchment paper, and it just, well, actually I have a few things printed out on cream cardstock, parchment paper, and white cardstock, and everything it printed out on, I mean, it just printed great. It was wonderful. So on the inside, I just left it plain because I like the leather look. This is from Nicole B's digital kit. I can't find my words. I did some light stamping of lines here. This is some of that paper I got in one of my last hauls at Office Depot. It's like note-taking paper or something. Anyway, I just copy dyed it. This is from Nicole's digital kit's little file folder I made into a tuck spot. And I've got two little journal cards here. This behind it is copy dyed graph paper. There's another one. Did some stamping. That's 28-pound copy dyed paper. It's another one of her digitals. And then this is, I scanned some music paper from the 1800s and printed it out on parchment paper. So that's what that is. And then this is just one of those large, you know what I'm trying to say, index cards. Look at that. I have to hold it up so you can see good. Aren't those great? It's a little tuck spot right here. And I think this is Tsunami Rose. If I get it wrong, Nicole, don't be mad at me, because when I was putting this journal together, I got your ephemera and Tsunami Rose's mixed together accidentally. So don't be mad if I accidentally say something of yours is hers. I'll try not to. That's vintage dictionary page that I copy dyed. And this is Tsunami Rose, and I just attached it with a paper clip and some seam binding. Seam binding's been copy dyed. Some more of her digital kit. Some graph paper. I can't get my fingers to work. It's another one of those little folders she has. It says remember when. And these, and this is a little alteration tag that I left together. And this, I also left that open on the side so you can add more stuff. This journal, I geared it more towards somebody who actually likes to write in a journal. I mean, I did minimal tuck spots. I left a lot of writing spaces. This is also from some of her digital stuff right here. And that one as well, I think. I'm almost positive. This piece of paper, this is DIY vintage art on Etsy. I'll link all the shops, like I said, below. But this I just printed out on regular 28-pound paper and then turned it over and squirted the back with coffee. Or maybe it was tea. I'm not sure. But anyway, I just like how it turned out. This is some of Nicole's stuff, I believe. Some more stamping. This is tracing paper that I copy dyed. 28-pound copy dyed paper. I just stamped some of the lines on there, like Paula taught us how to do. This is one of those bags, and that's Nicole's journal card, and that's on white. So you can see it prints out lovely. This is the DIY Vintage. I just printed on regular paper and coffee dyed it. Spritz coffee or tea on the back, and it kind of ran, but I like how it looks. Some grungy paper right there. It's a little tuck spot. This is a vintage Old Maid card. I'm using some of my old ephemera, guys. I didn't want to, really didn't. But this is one of the journals for my Stroll Down Memory Lane series, so I'm using it. I'm not liking it, but I'm doing it. This is another one of her journal cards. I have a lot of the ephemera clipped in, so that way you can take it out if you want to use this. I mean, like have more writing space. You get what I'm saying? This is the actual music paper I was telling you about from the 1800s. I actually sewed it in. I didn't want to. It was hard, but I did it. Some more lined paper. It's another one of Nicole's digital images. Some stamping. It's a little tuck spot right here, and I think all of this is Nicole's stuff. Almost positive. That I printed out on cream. I think that's Nicole's. Ledger paper. Coffee dyed ledger paper. Come on. Fingers don't work. It's the middle of the signature. I've got to either cut that or put some butterflies or something on it. I forgot to do that. It's another little tuck spot with one of her little folders with a journal card. I left all the tuck spots open on the side so more stuff can fit in. Look at that. It's another one of her journal cards. This is a vintage bus ticket. It's a real one, is what I'm trying to say. It's the other side of that music paper. This is a tuck spot that I used some of her Nicole's digital images to make. And I believe this is, I think this is Tsunami Rose. Almost positive. Look at that. Love it. More dictionary page. This right here is, I believe, Tsunami Rose. I just have it folded and clipped so you can take it off and use it. Or you can take it off and leave it off. I had someone message me on Etsy the other day and said, I really like your leather looking journal, but can you just do one without all the tuck spots and everything? And I was like, sure can. That would be simple. So there are people out there that want to write in their journals. This is Tsunami Rose. That's, I think, is Tsunami Rose, and this is Nicole's. On the other side of that bag. Stamp some more lines. The other side of the tracing paper. It's another one of Nicole's journal cards. All the journal cards, I mean, all the stuff that's clipped at the top has seam binding on the clip. This right here, I got this envelope and a note card said it Tuesday morning. And look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? I love it. And that's the front of it. Hope I'm holding it right. Anyway, this is DIY Vintage Art. It's just on copy dyed paper, just for extra writing space. This is on cardstock. That's them also. And this is just extra paper. I love this envelope. It's gorgeous. I just have it clipped right there. It's the other side of DIY Vintage Art. Graph paper. Another one of Nicole's images. It's another one of her little folders I made into a tuck spot. I need to punch the hole in that tag. But these are both hers as well. That was printed on cream. I made this one extra grungy. This I made into a little, one of those little flip-ups. And I used, I think that's canvas, not sure. But anyway, I like the fringe on it, so I put it on there. There. This is Tsunami Rose, I believe. It's a little journal card. Graph paper. I like how it ran. This is another one of her journal cards. And that's on cream as well. I just have it clipped on to the other side of that note-taking paper that I copied out. I left the fringe on purpose. Hang on, let me put this other one on the back here. It fell off when I took it off. Fingers. Alright. And then look at that one. I had a hard time deciding if I wanted to put this one on the front or the other one. Because I love that one too. It says Daydreams in the Garden. And there's the last page. It's beautiful. Love it. And I left the back blank. So there you go, guys. This is the first journal in my Stroll Down Memory Lane series. And this will be listed in my Etsy shop. I'll leave the link below. And also the link for all the Etsy shops I mentioned. And thank you so much for watching.